How can you make the most of the Caribbean Strategy Conference? And what are the elements, the sites, the places to visit? Where can you get the good stuff? Interact with people, learn from presenters, and walk away with something of tangible value. If you haven't met, my name is Francis Wade, and welcome to this brief introduction to the content that we have here at the Caribbean Strategy Conference this year. And I'm just going to just jump right in and show you the page that you probably will be taken to when you register and start to come in for the very first time. So this is the page. It's called our Start Here page, and it's made up of quite a few elements. This You'll get a link to this in your email. Or you probably are here because you followed it. And it covers three different areas that I'm going to go into very briefly and tell you what each of them actually contains. Each of them is clickable. But before you actually get to that point, I want to show you, in case you get stuck at any point, we have a help desk. And here's what you find when you go to the help desk. You find a number of frequently asked questions. You can click on them and open them up and get the answers. You can contact us via email. And you can also contact us via WhatsApp. And if you're stuck, you don't know how to use AirMeet, which is the platform we use for live interaction, then here's a nice video that will tell you how to use AirMeet. So if at any point you get stuck, all you need to do is visit the help desk. Okay. Alrighty, so let's go to the Start Here page and go through the pieces one by one. So the first one I want to take you to is the pre-recorded content. So there's nothing here yet, but what you would do when you come on the day is to click here on this graphic, and it will take you to a list of pre-recorded content. And each day, if you're on a free pass, that pre-recorded content changes. If you're on a full ticket, you have access to all of that content for all 3 days. Okay. Second area I want to tell you about, is the live content. And when you come here and you click this area for our live sessions, you'll be immediately taken to the landing page or the sign up page, the entry page for AirMeet. And as you probably know, the first day of our conference is all pre-recorded downloads. The next 2 days are mostly live panels and live discussions and live speeches. So clicking on that link would bring you to this page where it actually would have a sign up page here where you would sign up, log into AirMeet. You only need to do it once, and that will be good for the entire conference. Okay. All right, so back here to the Start Here page. And then the third venue is one that's a little bit unique. A little bit like, you might want to say it's a little bit like WhatsApp, in that it's a place for you to have conversations with other people who are in our conference. And here's what it looks like. It's our channel, our space is marked by this chess piece. And we have 4 channels. One is the help desk. If you have a question, you can ask it there. These are for the easier questions. Another one is for the attendee chat, which some folks have actually already been using. Let me actually move around there a little bit to show you what that's like. So attendees have been leaving notes. You could also introduce yourself so that you can meet folks. This is a few days yet, so people have just started introducing themselves to other people who are in the conference. And then you can also see some announcements. Okay? That's what Volley is all about. As you can see, it's a little bit like WhatsApp, but it's our way of communicating with each other while we're here at the conference. And if you're coming in on a free pass or a full ticket, you'd have received a link to our program. So our program covers much of the materials that you would expect to find in a decent program, but this is more kind of like a workbook, something that you could actually change and keep track of. It has a description of our pre-conference materials, pre-conference training. It allows you to prepare yourself by asking yourself some questions around how to best approach the conference. We give you an agenda of all the items, show you once again how to get to that Start Here page, mentions our sponsors, and finally, it also mentions the blueprint. So if you're coming in on a free ticket, sorry, a free pass, you won't have access to the blueprint unless you purchase it separately. It's included in the price of your uh, entry if you're on a full ticket. But the blueprint is a 25 to 30 page document that is designed to take you through a planning process to map out the next 6 months of your time in your company. So this is something that to use when you go back home so that you can start to implement the steps necessary to create a game changing strategic plan that you could launch in January 2023. So if you're not purchasing a full ticket, you can purchase the blueprint separately. It costs $25 US. And I strongly recommend it. Why? Well, it's the absolute best way to systematically provide a game changing strategic plan for your company. We have all the steps, all the logic, and you'll be able to customize that blueprint for the purposes for the use of your company. Because the document that we're giving you is a Google Doc, which you can go in and change at will. Okay? So those are the elements that make up this particular opportunity here at the Caribbean Strategy Conference. I'm Francis Wade, and it's a pleasure having you here. And I look forward to seeing you either in Volley or on maybe in Airmeet. And let me know how it's going. And once you're over, we'll send you a survey. Once it's over, we'll send you a survey and ask you how it went. And thanks for joining us. Take care. All the best.